Okay, guys, so as you know, I was supposed to pick up an eMac from the local elementary school. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. I'll tell you why. The machines had to be taken off of inventory first, and that didn't happen. So if I were to take the machine, I'd be committing a crime, and I'm certainly not going to do that. Because a computer, that's a felony right there. Anyways, just to show you that I did do some computer work, but just in order to lower the price, this is what the guys gave me. This was marked as to be thrown away. And as far as there's no board stickers on this thing. So this is not board property. This was actually purchased by a school teacher. And it was going to be destroyed. As far as I know, I've actually just powered it up and tested it. Everything but the CD player seems to work. See, it's a 3-disc multi-changer. And I think there may or may not be a problem with the laser assembly, but I can't get it to play a disc. It won't detect a disc. Doesn't matter, all I'll ever be using it for is probably the tape function. As you can see, it's manufactured by Koss, and I got 2 speakers with it. 1 and 2. That speaker, as you can see there, has a chip taken out of it. If I could hold the camera still, but I can't. But anyways. So, the volume, this is pretty cheap. I mean, made of all plastic, there's nothing metal in here. This volume doesn't turn, it's just a simple up and down. It's constant on. As you can see, there's constantly power going into it. The only time there's power not going into it is if I unplug it. Those speakers are pretty cheap. I don't know if they've got tweeters in them. Certainly looks like it, but I don't know if those are actually tweeters. I doubt it, with how cheap the rest of this is. And I don't know if it's an AC or DC bias machine, but based on the rest of the quality on the rest of the thing, it's DC bias. I'm certain that if I shine a light in there, I'll get somebody tell me what it is. Now, can you tell me, is it DC or AC bias, just by looking at it? I'm actually going to do a recording test later on in the video. I haven't tested the recording yet. I don't even know if it works. I do know that it plays. In fact, I will power it up for you. Power. It comes, and you can see it's got a multi-function display, although that is barely readable. Camera can't read it. I think I'm going to have to move this eventually up here or something. Probably move it up onto that table. But, oh, hold on. Anyways, so, yeah, it's powered up. I'll eject it, and I'll put in... Oh, turn the pause on. Oops. And I'll put in a, tape that I know works. We'll just, rewind it back to the beginning. And we are going to just, hit play. Probably have to turn the volume down. I'll play something eventually. Don't know if you can hear that. Probably can. Don't play too much of that, or else I'll get nabbed by a record company. So as you can see here, you have record, play, rewind and fast forward, eject, stop, and pause. Oops, I hit record, didn't I? So I just destroyed part of the tape by hitting record. Oops. That was a mistake. Oh well. I'll fast forward it to near the end. Fast forward works. Didn't think it worked for a second. So we'll wait for that to fast forward. And while it's doing that, I'll show you a few of the other features. Built-in radio. Oh, turn that down.
Mais qui ne sera pas sur scène au Canada. Comptez pas sur elle pour nous rendre visite. Elle ne prend plus l'avion, la madame.
What an absolutely terrible.
Today, this old... I personally am glad to see it going. Our country is to be. Another of the forces which is English Canada is the British connection.
Perhaps I should put the antenna up, shouldn't I? This is the antenna. Anyways. It's auxiliary input. CD mode, which doesn't want to work. See if it plays any more music. Still playing something. Okay, so I found a blank spot on the tape, and I'll see if I can record something. So it should now be recording. Testing to see if this is a DC bias machine. I still don't know. And we'll play that back. Don't know if it got any of that because I think I have to plug in an external microphone. Hold on. Okay, so I think I just found out that you're not supposed to plug a microphone into this. You can't do that. You're supposed to capture it from an auxiliary input. And speaking of which, let me show you the back of this thing. Now, this is so cheap. Take a look. Not zoomed. There's your plugins. Take a look at how you plug in those speakers. Look how cheap that is. But anyways, so this was probably just a budget, low-end model. Nothing too terribly expensive. Probably still very expensive. I don't know when this came, what the date on this is, or anything. But I'll put that in the description if you really want me to, or if I find it. Anyways, post your comments down below. Tell me more about this thing if you know anything about it. Doubt you do, but anyways, good to try. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time. Until then.